Hello again. This video is all about how to use the dance mat typing and how to get onto your IXL so that you can do computer time today. So in school, what we usually do is half the class will do computers in the morning, and while that is happening, the other half does small groups. And then on the second day that we do this during the week, they switch. So during distance learning, we have to get a little creative. So today we are just focused on getting some computer skills. What we're focused on here is a little bit less of let's just play videos and point and touch, and really focus on how to type and then to do a little fun on IXL. Okay, so when you're doing the dance mat typing, this is what the page looks like, okay? It's not super kid-friendly. I know it has lots of words, but that's okay, because all you need to do is watch this video and it'll show you what to do. So everyone's going to start on level 1. So you can see here it says level 1. And then here, this is how we play the game. You can see that you can click on this picture. Before we do that, I want you to look at how those fingers are placed on the keys. Today we're going to work on typing with all of our fingers instead of just 2, okay? You'll probably see in the future that Mrs. Smith uses all of her fingers. She did a lot of typing practice when she was young. Actually, my mom was a typing teacher, so it would probably make sense that I'm pretty good at it. All right, so let's click and I'll show you how to play the first game. All right, loading, loading. Sometimes it takes a few moments to load, so just keep that in mind. There is music that can go with this. You can't necessarily hear my music, unfortunately, but there is music and it's kind of fun. That's why it's a rockin' goat, you can see in the picture. So first one we're going to do is the first game. And what it tells us here is that this requires a keyboard to play. So you press space or enter to continue. Now, I'm not sure if an iPad would work and you could type on that. If it doesn't work, then it's okay to go to IXL because everyone has different things that they can use. All right, so it's telling us to either hit the space bar, which is that long rectangle at the bottom of your keyboard, or it's telling us to hit the enter or the return key, which is on the right-hand side, and it says return or enter. So I'm going to hit enter. You can see that it's loading.
Hi there, rock and rollers. We're going to have us a blast. Got those tapping feet on the ground? Then we're ready to rock and roll.
Follow Gary's instructions to learn the moves you'll need for typing. Look at the records on the bottom bar to see how far through you are.
First, kids, find me 2 keys, F and J, each with a bump.
So first thing they're telling us to do.
Left finger on the F, type an F. Right pointing finger on the J, type a J. Now rest your other fingers next door on the home row keys. Left hand fingers on F, D, S and A. Right hand fingers on J, K, L and the semicolon. Groovy. Now try typing these letters in a row. Now for the space bar, use either of your thumbs to make a space.
So I'm going to go back to the home. So you can see that you just keep going through that. What I'd like you to try to do is to get 10 minutes of practice with serious focus on the fingers. It is weird the first, I don't know, 100 times that you have to hold your fingers like this. But if you play piano, then you've done this before. And if you ever build with blocks like Legos, then you could use your fingers in a certain way. If you've ever done Play-Doh or played any instrument like a guitar, your fingers can do this. You just have to train them. So work on for at least 10 minutes and really give it a go. I like to call these spider fingers. Okay, enjoy your spider fingers. Once you've finished and you've really tried your best with dance mat typing, then what we do is we go to IXL. So you want to make sure that your IXL has our picture here and St. Dominic's School. There's actually a St. Dominic's School in Maryland, and so if we're not careful, it'll be really hard for us to get on. So you type in your username and your password, which came in your bag that I gave you on last Wednesday or Thursday, and you sign in. And of course, mine's going to look a little different because I'm the teacher. But what I've done is, well, it's taking a moment, is I've chosen some English language arts that I'd like you to try to work on. So if we go to English language arts and I show you our first grade, you're seeing what the teacher's page looks like. You can see that the things that I have suggested are starred right here. So I'd like you to try to use those starred ones. You can try the others, but we haven't gotten there yet. So if you find that you're really struggling and it's not really, you don't want to struggle and not learn. So that's not a good use of your time. So you want to at least give me 15 to 20 minutes on this IXL. Try to do lots of questions. And just, this is also a good way to practice your spelling words. Okay, so I hope you enjoy computer time today. And I'll see you for my next video. Bye, guys.